So next our speaker is Analesa Berg. Woo.
I would like to invite you to remember sometime in your childhood when you felt free and creative and joyful. Take a moment and really feel that and let that energy permeate your cells. If you're comfortable, close your eyes for just a sec. Now, was there ever a time where you had to shut that down just to get on with life? Well, there was for me. When I was a child, I loved singing and dancing and being on stage and coloring. And by the time I was 19, I was in music school. I was a voice major. I was singing on stage. I had summer stock theater that I was in, where I did 9 shows in 9 weeks, starring in a few of them, opera on the weekends. And then my grandpa said, "Do I have a boy for you?" And I met that boy. He was my first boyfriend, and I ended up marrying him. So that time, that summer, after that summer of all those shows, I went back to school, and my voice teacher said, because I was pining away for this new boyfriend, he said, "We've got to get you married." I was 19. Okay. So I basically kind of stopped the singing, because he said that because I wasn't really practicing anymore. And so I kind of stopped the singing a little bit and did my thing, but by the time we got married, which was literally a month after I graduated college, I was hardly singing and selling my artwork like I was and doing all the things that were actually making me happy. I love my children, and I put all of my energy into being a great mom and a great wife, and I was. Even the kids say so. So some part of me, however, even though we had a beautiful life, was dying inside, and I know that happens to a lot of people. So we did end up I ended up going to school when the boys were older. And that school was the Institute of Transpersonal Psychology. So it was a spiritual psychology. And there I learned that art and music and all the things I loved actually were ways of creating a more expansive life, remembering who we are as soul, mission. And I learned so many things about how we can be more than we really are programmed to be, that we think we are. All those messages that come that tell us we're less than. We're so much more than that. So I'm expansive, and I'm singing, and I'm dancing, and I'm being my spiritual self. And sometimes those things aren't great for marriages where the other partner doesn't really want to go that route. So we did end up divorced. And after my divorce, I moved to Boston, and I'm standing outside on the ocean, and I said, "What's next?" And I heard in my ear, "You'll go to the Hebrew texts and paint." What? I don't speak Hebrew. I don't know how to write Hebrew, and I'm not doing anything just Jewish. I believe we're all one. I'm not going to do that. "You'll go to the Hebrew texts and paint." Oy. Well, I had learned to really trust my inner wisdom, those messages from the ocean or from wherever they're coming, and my stillness. And I ended up following that guidance and spending 30 days in silence. And I received these Hebrew letter mandalas that include images and symbols from all different traditions, because again, I feel we are all one and all connected. So I would like to gift you, if you look, yes, you look on your seats, you'll find a bookmark with 4 of those Symbols, they are my paintings. So I painted, I received these images during the silence, and I painted these. And they do carry an energy. You do not have to be Jewish. Symbols like Sanskrit and Hebrew and ancient languages and symbols carry a frequency. And I would like to gift you the joy tonight. What I have on that bookmark is the word simcha, which is in Hebrew, joy. And we read from right to left. So if you look at your bookmark, the first letter is shin, then you have mem, then chet, and hey, simcha. And I now sing, and I paint, and I'm back on stage. And I would love to gift you this. So if you wish, you can allow these frequencies of the artwork, of the letters, and my sound, which I do spontaneously. I'm going to be tuning into this beautiful energy that was created here tonight, and I will be singing simcha for you for a moment or two, and I invite you to let that permeate your body again, your cells, like that memory did, so that you can take this joy with you. So here we go. Simcha, simcha, simcha. Now, let that permeate. You take that as a gift, and I want to invite you to remember your light. We are in a time of a lot of divisiveness in the world, and each of us have a joyful light inside of us. I invite you to listen to your own inner wisdom, to trust the messages you get from the ocean, from the land, from the synchronicities in your life, and follow your joy. And I look forward to seeing you. We need you. We need every one of us on this planet to meet together beyond our differences and to come together and create a new world. I look forward to seeing you on the path. Thank you.